Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Kevin Kiermaier is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. At the plate, Steven Souza, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Gene Segura standing in. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Second baseman.
High in the air into shallow left center. Rasmus has a read on it. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nelson Cruz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Here's Echeverria now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7th, left fielder
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gordon. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Third baseman.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Souza is there, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lucas Duda. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped up. Schimpf is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here now is Mike Zunino. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. One strike now from Archer. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Wilson Ramos.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Ryan Schimpf. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Josh Harrison stands in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. This is pulled into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Center fielder number 9.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is there to put it away for route number 1. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's on the move again from first. Got him looking, and that ends the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now here's another fly ball, this one carrying out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fourth inning. Designated hitter.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. One strike now from Archer. And there's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Kyle Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Here's Lucas Duda now. He popped out in his first trip. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. He chased on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is into the box. Adeiny Hechavarria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Segura. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Number 40.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, D.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out.
The left fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Schimpf is there for it. 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Segura.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Segura turns and goes to second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back, and it's gone. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Vidal Nuno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate.
Nuno.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 21.
Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jose Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Pitch outside, the throw. Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corners.
Right fielder number 16.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Segura for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Gene Segura standing in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Souza has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Ryan Healy will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has it.
Ryan Healy.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a drive, and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next, here's D. Gordon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Number 17 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Second here tonight.
Ready now, Gerard Dyson. He's hitting just above the banner 300. First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Gene Segura standing in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show.
Fielder, number 9.
D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Liner towards second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Into the box, Gene Segura. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cespedes is there and they breeze through this half. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Another 0-2 home. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Right fielder,
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Robinson Cano.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, 1 away. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Albert
Pujols is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. First pitch on its way. Evan Gattis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Number 9.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 17 is there. Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel, hitting right at the 1 for 4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. At the knees, strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Gerard Dyson.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Segura runs. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way. Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Now batting, number 17. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Gonzalez. He is out. Digging in, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Evan.
High pop-up. Segura is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He popped out in his first trip. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 16.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Pitch inside the throw. 2 runs, 5 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Cespedes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dyson will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
And a curveball taken for strike 2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Off for the Mariners. Third baseman, Kyle
ready
Seager.
To deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Tap down the line. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 21.
Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a looper to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Nick Vincent comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Josh Reddick will pinch hit here. And
number 22, Josh Reddick.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball right side. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number
Digging
17.
in once again, number 17. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Evan Gattis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out.
Center fielder number 9.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Gerard Dyson. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Dyson.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line toward the gap in left center. Reach. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Ryan Cook
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Gamble is after it. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ball 2 now. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Robinson Cano.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll run it over there himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled on the ground is short. Gonzalez with a great slide. Wow. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ripped to second base. Cano has it. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 17. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors.